If you don't want to improve your life, if you don't want to change yourself and to be a better person, I mean being highest version of yourself, and to improve your self-image, to improve your life and hack your 2024, then stop this video, because this video is not meant for you. And come back when you actually want to change your life and when you are ready to change something and to put effort in your life and in yourself. And for those who stayed, we will discuss that one habit that will hack your 2024, that will push your limits and will make you make an impact on people. This specific habit was used by greatest people of all the times and is still being used by people who are trying to achieve things and have achieved things. This one habit is very useful and making impact. Everyone is talking about this one habit as a tool to manifest your life. Actually, it's not manifesting, and by this time you are probably guessing what tool, what habit we are discussing today in this video. Keep this in mind. Journaling is not your diary. And if you are thinking that journaling is so childish, I could never, it's such a girl thing to do, it's such a schoolgirl thing to do. No, literally no. Journaling is one thing that everyone needs to do, whether you want to succeed, whether you want to achieve something, or just peace of mind. So why journaling is so important, you may ask. Journaling keeps our mind unwind. When we are not writing something, our brain focuses to remember things, and by this we feel exhausted. You will feel energyless. You will feel like doing nothing, and it will take you to nothing. So when you put things on paper, you are relying on that paper, and your mind is getting more unwind and focuses on functioning and giving you energy to do these things that you have wrote. There are two types of the journaling. One is physical and the other is digital. Physical journaling, when you have a notebook like this or maybe a smaller one, and where you put your things, where you write your things, you write your emotions, write your plans. By saying to write this on paper, what you feel, your feelings, your emotions, I don't mean that you will write there and you will be winning and you will forget about it. Not at all. Journaling is not about that. Keep in mind, journaling is not about winning on the paper and forgetting it. You will come back to this paper where you wrote and described how you feel and what happened to you maybe, and you will analyze it from certain perspective, and you will see how you can improve these emotions, not to feel them or reduce their impact on your well-being. And as I said, there are two types of journaling. One is digital and the other is physical. So you can stick to one or use both. The digital one is where you use apps for phone, where you can write your things and you can put password. And honestly, I don't use a special app, so I cannot recommend you any, because you pretty much can set a lock and password to your notes app and even individual notes. So I'm just sticking to my notes. So do not listen to the people who are saying, oh, you just need to have a physical one, it's a must have, or you just need to use digital, you don't need physical. Stick to the things that you like and you feel comfortable with, and do not listen to other people, because it's literally about you, not them. So the journaling has the art block benefits. For example, if you are in art block, you can get out of it with journaling because you will get new ideas or new solutions. It happens because you are journaling and your mind focuses on analyzing what you write, not focusing on the emotion that you are feeling and making it deeper. And then you will calm your mind, of course. Like, it's the main reason to journal if you are feeling anxious. If you're a person that can't just stop thinking about the future, then you just need to journal, because as a person who is anxious, who is nervous and thinks about the future all the time, it helps me a lot, because when I write things, I get it out of my mind, and when I read it, I see how absurd are my worries are, because 90% of my worries do not come true, and I'm glad. Journaling just helps you to understand that your worries are not valid. And then it helps you with decision making. Also, it's a free therapy. If you want to journal freely in your journal, then you can find prompts that will help you to think and focus on one thing rather than rambling and yapping in your journal about the things doesn't matter to you. And when you use prompts, you will not escape the things that are worrying you. There are 4 types of journaling in total. First one is expressive, where you write things, like, as I said, you find prompts and you write about it. You write freely and you can choose the topic to write on. The second is gratitude. It's about writing the things that you are grateful for. It's pretty popular right now throughout the internet. It's basically you write in the morning about the things you are grateful for, and before the bed you write things that you are grateful for. And people believe that it raises your vibrations and help you to think positively rather than negatively. Let's talk about reflective. As I said, reflective is when you reflect on something within yourself, your life, or self-image. So there are some tips to do reflective journaling that I want to share with you. First is a Odyssey plan. I love using a Odyssey plan. Why? Because it helps you to focus on your life so much, and you will understand what you want from this life, what you want to achieve in this life. Basically, what's Odyssey plan? It's a table, I will put somewhere here, that will help you to think analytically how your life is going to develop in these years. 5 years or 10 years, you can choose. I like doing 5 years because 5 years have more impact and is more plannable than 10 or 15 years. So what you do, you will put a table. You can do it in physical or in digital as well, and you will write there, for example, how your life is going to develop if you do the things as you do right now, and how your life will develop in 5 years if you do the things completely different from now on. And of course, how your life will develop if you do things you want. This exercise or this prompt will show you what's important for you in your life and what you want to achieve, and will make you understand where your life is going. Second is Wheel of Life. I would as well put it here. So yeah, what's Wheel of Life? You probably saw it somewhere in the internet because it was popular as well. And it's helpful. Basically, you are rating your aspects of life from 1 to 10, and you are focusing on things that is lacking in your life. For example, if it's health, you will find out why your health is lower than the other aspects of your life. If it's money, you will find out the reasons, and you will work on your reasons to raise that rate up to 9 and 10. The next thing is 12 months. There is no template for 12 months, or I haven't seen it throughout the internet or Pinterest. So it's basically about writing the things you want to celebrate in 1 year. And the next is 12 months. What is 12 months about? So you will write 12 months, and you will write in present tense what you want to celebrate in 12 months. For example, you will imagine that 1 year has already passed and you are celebrating your little things. And you will write, for example, you have opened a business and you want to celebrate it achieving or succeeding. So you will write, I am celebrating my business success. Then you will think, how can you make this happen in just 1 year? And voila, 12 months. And the last thing about doing the thing you want but fear to do, but you will write the worst case scenario that can happen to you. And you will write scenarios how you're going to survive this worst case scenario. And you will write detailed plan of 6 months you getting off this situation and succeeding. And it's believed that it will make you calm down and get doing that thing that you fear to do. It will show you that it's not that bad and it doesn't worth fearing. So get your pen and your journal, your keyboard and your notes app and start writing and try these prompts. And the next is experimental journaling. So I have a prompt for you here too. So it's basically called Solomon's conversation. You will pretend that you are talking to 85-year-old you. So basically it's higher self. Basically what you're gonna do not think that that you is old. That you is not old. That you is wise, okay? So what you're gonna do, you will write the things that you want advice on, and you will answer yourself as your highest version of yourself, as your wiser self, and you will get surprised how accurate and how precise advice you can give to yourself. So get your pen and your journal and start trying out these prompts. And if you have already tried any of these, then I want you to tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. I hope this video was helpful and useful for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay inspired.